Welcome back to What's the Fact, friends. How you doing? Let's discuss about looking somewhat like a tomato. Persimmons are an incredibly versatile fruit that boast a whole range of characteristics. Some are firm and astringent, others soft and sweet. Add to this the tree's ability to grow in a variety of environments, and it is not difficult to see why the fruit has been highly prized in East Asia for thousands of years. While the United States does boast two of its own native persimmon varieties, the fruit has fallen out of favor since North America was colonized. In past decades, few Americans even knew what a persimmon was. Aside from being readily available, versatile, and delicious, persimmons are also rich in nutrients. A single persimmon holds around 6 grams of fiber, which is around a quarter of an adult's daily recommended intake. One persimmon boasts more than half an adult's daily recommended intake of vitamin A. The fruit also contains a substantial amount of vitamin C, which helps reduce the levels of inflammation within the body. This has led some dietitians to suggest that eating persimmons could be beneficial for a person's joint health and might even protect them from developing arthritis. Now let's see the nutrient values, then we will go get into more details. Persimmons are nutrient-rich. The regular consumption of persimmons also helps protect against heart disease. As registered dietitian Lissy Lakatos explained to Well Plus Good, they're rich in antioxidants like flavonoids, including quercetin and camphorol, which help to fight oxidative damage and decrease the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease. Persimmons are also good sources of tannic acid and gallic acid, which have been proven to reduce high blood pressure, inflammation, and high cholesterol levels. Thanks to the growing popularity of various Asian cuisines in the U.S., the persimmon is starting to get the attention it deserves. Because of this, the fruit is also becoming more widely available. Given the fruit's growing prominence in the West, we thought it a good time to put together this basic guide on everything you should know about persimmons. All persimmons belong to the Diospyros genus and are technically classified as a berry, despite appearing from the outside more like a stone fruit. Persimmons always fruit on trees, the majority of which grow to a substantial height and girth. Played an important part in Native American diets. United States. These are the American persimmon, Diospyros virginiana, and the Texas persimmon, Diospyros texana. The former is generally found in the east of the country, while the latter grows in the south. Both of these plants produce sweet, edible fruit. Thanks to their fruit-bearing qualities, persimmon plants were an essential food source for North America's indigenous populations. In fact, some historians go as far to say that, for certain tribes, persimmons were the most important food they had. Indigenous peoples including the Cherokee used the fruit to make persimmon bread, dried them to make prune-like snacks, and even used the leaves to make tea. The plant and fruit also had many medicinal uses and were used to treat everything from hemorrhoids to toothache. Given the plant's many applications, it is no surprise that extensive caches of persimmons have been found in Native American archaeological sites. The hugely important role persimmons played in Native American culture is exemplified by the Terrapin's escape from the wolves, a Cherokee tale that opens with several characters searching for the fruit. While the vast majority of persimmons are affordable and widely available, certain fruits, particularly big ones, are much more glamorous. In fact, large persimmons are sometimes viewed as a status fruit, and bidding wars are routinely held over particularly desirable specimens. Persimmons themselves vary greatly in appearance, with subspecies presenting different colors, shapes, and even external textures. Despite being classified as a berry, persimmons are usually approached by those working in the culinary world as a stone fruit. Sweet, soft flesh ensures that many persimmon varieties are well suited for use in baking. However, it is important to remember that, unlike most stone fruits, there are many subspecies of persimmon that are not that sweet and must in a culinary sense be treated completely differently. It is not known exactly how many types of persimmon there are across the world. This is because the plants have a tendency to sport. This is when part of the plant genetically mutates and subsequently grows a branch that is completely different to the rest of the tree. As we've already seen, persimmons have a long and storied history in East Asia. Countries including China, Japan, and South Korea have cultivated the fruit for generations. Due to the abundance of varieties, persimmons are often classified into one of two subgroups, astringent or non-astringent. The defining feature of astringent persimmons is that, unless the tannins are removed, they cannot be eaten until they are ripe and very soft. On the other hand, non-astringent persimmons can be eaten straight off the tree with their skin still intact. Spending big money on fruit is a growing trend that marketing director Brianna Shales explained to the Food Institute, saying, "Some people might see trying the new hit fruit like others see buying that new luxury purse or designer shoe. When it comes to luxury anything, it's all about the benefits that come with it and the value a person puts on them." Despite growing in North America, Europe, and Australasia, persimmons have not always been widely available in the West. In fact, for many years, the fruit was only sold in Asian grocery stores. There are many reasons for this. Most notably, several varieties of persimmon, including Hachiyas, become extremely soft when ripe, making them ill-suited to the rough nature of mass commerce. Thank you, think positive, be healthy, be happy, live long and see you again.